So YouTube was breaking site, so I'm back for it. To it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as you always. Watch full video, make sure you stay hydrated because it's hot as hell.
Here's something you've never seen
Damn.
before. A Southwest Airlines pilot allegedly attempting to fly an entire plane while drunk.
Nigga think he did that watching, bro?
A few beers.
What was supposed to be a 2-hour flight to Chicago took a turn when a crew member filed a complaint during check-in, reporting that the pilot had been seen wasted at the bar just an hour before the flight.
Define a few beers.
Hell no.
Like 3.
On January 15th,
If I've never been on a plane. If I'm going to get on the plane and I see the pilot, nigga, you're at the bar? Nah, I ain't getting on that plane, buddy. You are not Denzel Washington. This is not no movie.
2025, a Southwest flight to Chicago was delayed when a pilot was removed from the cockpit after a complaint he was under the influence. Officers quickly responded to get to the bottom of the situation.
Feels good breathing that fresh air.
They must have been in the office all day.
Feels good.
Yeah. Say again?
Then you got a little black lady that they gotta come call you out.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
You doing okay?
Yeah, fine.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
The officer quickly asked the pilot when he last had a drink, attempting to establish a timeline for impairment.
Last night?
About how many hours ago?
Like 10 hours ago, at least.
How many drinks did you have?
A few beers. Sir?
Define a few beers.
A few beers.
Define a few beers.
Like 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you drink?
Light beer. Miller Lite.
No light?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't got
Who
a
you
slur at
with?
least.
My FO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would
Light
you be
beer.
willing to provide field sobriety with me right now?
No.
Why not?
There's no need.
Well, I can smell an odor consistent with an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
These.
What is that?
Rose.
Do you have any fresh ones that haven't been in your mouth?
Yeah. Right in my bag.
Okay.
I can smell it. I can smell it. Nicotine package.
Tobacco or
Just nicotine.
yeah.
Smells mini.
So my issue is I don't have a PBT. And like obviously it's so fully booked.
The officer explained to the pilot that someone had detected the smell of alcohol, leaving the pilot confused about who would have made that claim. The officer then began to explain why the concern was raised.
That shouldn't even have to be explained. You're a pilot, nigga. Like, you're a pilot, bro. Like, you're flying something. You got probably 100-some people to the part, like, you know, at least 40 to 100-some people live in your hands. That's the concern. You shouldn't have to explain that. Like, why was this a problem? Why wouldn't this be a problem, bro?
We got the call. I can sense, or I have a smell of a adult beverage coming off of you. I don't know if it's coming out of your mouth or of your skin. If it's coming out of the port, I get it. But we got to do our thing, so we're trying to
Do I see him?
We don't, but
Would you do field sobriety?
set.
Do you have a jacket or something? Because it's kind of
I
cold
do.
outside. I'm gonna do the eyes first. Just watch it, because obviously I know you're not certified, so like I have to do it, but just watch for clues and stuff. Because if this would be a brand new uncharted territory.
Officers conducted a standardized field sobriety test, a series of eye and balance exercises used to check for signs of alcohol impairment.
We'll do that. We'll go ahead and do one step at a time. Do you have an edict time or pushback?
Yeah,
You do?
we do. I don't have my phone, but and my watch is dead, but it's like in a few minutes.
Well, this can go quickly, but just come here real quick. Okay, so do you have any health issues? Anything? I'm sorry, you're a pilot, so you can't have any crazy health issues or any problems or anything. I noticed you wear.
You don't
contact
seem
lenses.
drunk though.
I do.
Okay. So what I'm just gonna ask you to do.
Can we just go away from the passenger? Sure.
Okay, so all I need you to do is the tip of my pen right here,
Yeah.
this little white tip. I'm going to move it back and forth.
Yeah.
I need you to follow it with your eyes, and your eyes only. You understand that?
Yeah.
You don't have any issues doing that for me? Okay. So just pay attention to the
Yeah.
tip of this pen. Really quick, okay?
Nope. It's like a slight movement. But again, I said it before. I left the club after taking a shot, and I still passed his test. So I took one shot though, and they at least for him, even though something can still happen, because you still got it's a lot of buttons in the cockpit that you got to pay attention to. But at least for him, they do have a co-pilot. So therefore, it's like the co-pilot is watching you, make sure, and he makes sure he's doing his job. He's watching you. So I don't think like he can mess up too much. But still got to be cautious though.
All right. For this next exercise, I know it's kind of difficult because it's kind of at an incline. But just on here on this most flat surface, I need you to take a series of heel-toe steps. I'm going to explain it to you. What you're going to do is you're going to put your left foot or your right foot, whichever's more comfortable. I'm left-handed, so I'm using my right foot first. You're going to go heel-toe, and if you just take a step to the side really quick, you're just going to take a series of heel-toe steps and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do that until you get to 10. Make sure you count out loud. Make sure you go heel-toe. Don't look down. Don't put your arms out for balance. Do you think you'd have any issues with that?
No problem.
Okay.
I'll go up here so I can get well.
You can start right there. All right, you ready?
Yep.
You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can you turn around and go the other way?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I did that though, but and the officer just admitted it's on an incline. It's on an incline, bruh.
7, 8, 9.
All right, if you step down on this little platform. All right, so this next test is called the one-legged stand.
I hate this shit
What
because
you're
this shit
gonna
is
do
dumb.
is
This
whichever
shit is so
foot you prefer,
dumb.
whichever one you feel like you have a stronger balance with, you're just gonna with your hands at your side.
It is
put
like
your
we
foot out in
don't
front of you
do
like
this,
and
bro.
you're gonna hold it. You just count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000 until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
You may begin.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 31,000, 31,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 91,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000.
Okay, you can stop.
He passing, bro. He
Just do me a
passing.
favor, just hang on really quick. Here's
Yeah,
the
because he
next
passed this
guy.
shit.
Go talk to them for a minute, okay?
Yeah. Shit. He passed that shit.
Yeah. I saw it, yeah, the nice stag. I didn't really see it in the walk and turn, but I definitely saw the nice stag. So
Bro, they try to make some bullshit up now, bro. Like, you trying to make it, like, you trying to take it off one little stumble or something, bro? Because I think that's what he said off the walk thing. But, nigga, you already admitted that that thing is on an incline. You trying to have somebody walk with their toe to heel, whatever thing. And, again, we don't normally do that. If it's something that you don't normally do, you're going to stumble. You're not used to doing this. Like, they're trying to, I understand, like, this is driving. I mean, this is a plane. All these people's lives in your hands. So you do want to be more cautious, but don't try to pull some bullshit out of your ass, though, bro.
yeah. So at this point, what would it be? DUI less safe if he doesn't agree to a blood draw, or?
The nigga with the beard, he want to do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
This dude right there, he don't want him to fly. I understand the being cautious, bro, but don't put nothing out of your ass because he just passed that test. He just passed the test, bro. Stop playing. Again, I did the same exact thing. I think I probably stopped before they even told me to stop when it comes to the 1,000, 2,000. Cause nigga, I don't do that shit.
I don't know what to do law enforcement. It's like an internship at the airport.
Going to the gate, they check out you like that.
I think in Dallas, some officers
Yes, sir. What's going on? So, my name's Corporal Vest. I'm the supervisor right now with the Airport Police Department. So, did you guys not have a few drinks last night?
I met him. We had a drink, yeah.
Okay. So, my problem is that right now, Stan, I'm talking to you. I don't smell anything coming off of you. I can smell a very strong odor, alcoholic beverage coming off of him. And that's a huge issue, regardless in general, whether we were standing on the side of the road and the Toyota Camry was right next to you, but it's an even bigger issue because there's probably 100 million.
There's not that many people. It doesn't matter. That's not the point, yeah.
But the issue is, I can detect it, and so obviously I don't know where you guys are based.
You smell it, but he just passed your test. That's the whole purpose of the test, right? Because even though you might smell something, it might some people just might have a lingering smell. As he said in the beginning, it might just be coming from your pores. It might be, but obviously it got to be because he just passed the test. Nigga just passed the test, bro. What more do you want?
I don't know what the hub is, but with the FSD that I just put him through, he did exhibit signs of impairment on top of the other officer as well. So
What?
I am going to make a phone call to my supervisor, but there's a very strong possibility, or a very strong probability, that he's going to be taking the shotgun to detention center for the willful intent.
When did he fail? Like, the nigga stumbled one time on an incline heel-toe walk, or once or twice right there. The head moving thing. His head barely moved an inch. What are you talking about?
Operating an aircraft while intoxicated. So if you need to start making some roll calls, I would just go ahead and start doing it, okay? was like, when I put into FST, he's exhibiting strong signs. So I've already told him to go ahead and start making the phone calls because
Yeah, I told the airlines too.
and it would be what DUI for the willful intent of operating an aircraft. Well,
Yeah, because it's commercial. You can't have any impairment on a commercial aircraft. Like it's like CDLs. You know, they don't have a presumptive alcohol.
All right, sir. Do you have any personal belongings on the plane?
I do.
What do you have on there? Like just like your go bag and like a phone and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So my issue is I'm trained in standardized field sobriety, and you've exhibited strong signs. And even after speaking with your first pilot, like the issue is, would you agree to a blood draw to test your blood alcohol content? No. Okay. Well, the issue is when you agreed to the field sobriety, you exhibited the symptoms, and if you're refusing to a blood draw, that's DUI less safe for the willful intention to operate a commercial aircraft.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
How did I feel? I did everything.
The signs that you exhibited during
What
those three
signs?
tests, I'm able to articulate based off those and the odor coming off of your person. It's very consistent with DUI.
I swear a lot of these laws or rules that they be going by need to be updated because they be completely outdated. This man didn't fail again. They gotta understand. You're having somebody do something that they never do. Never do this shit. And you think somebody's supposed to get it right on the first time. What the are you talking about? That makes no sense at all. Like when it comes to like the people that like a police officer will be like, oh, your eyes are glossy. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to get away from you. Leave me alone.
Okay. Well, yeah.
He got a union anyway. He's good.
So what's going to happen is if you don't agree to a blood draw, it'll be DUI less safe. But
You was already going to do that anyway.
Okay.
Okay. And if I did agree to a blood draw, then what?
He was already going to do that.
It's part of the on.
He was already going to do this. Regardless if you want to do it, because he asked it at the end when they already decided to say that you was drunk. Anyway, that it was done, bro. You see, they use the laws. They use certain laws when they want to use them. Because why did you wait to the very, very end to say, oh, all of a sudden, hey, do you want to do a blood draw? When you and your partner already decided that one, you told his coworker or co-pilot that could start making calls. You finna make a call too. You told him to make a call, bro. You already made up your mind.
Going investigation.
Right.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but obviously, I can't coax you in it. You have your right. You said no. So based off that alone, and based off the field sobriety that you,
Even if I gave you blood, then nothing would change,
okay,
right?
No.
that is your willful choice that you were willing to make, but based off the calls that we received stating that people down in TSA could smell what smelled like alcohol coming off of your breath, and they're not trained. I am trained in odor and alcohol impairment.
That's fine. I mean, nothing's going to change your mind. I didn't even talk to TSA today. I went to KCM.
Listen, nothing's going to change your mind.
Okay. So, all right, I'll get my stuff, but whatever you got to do.
Okay. Get all the first officer's information.
Even though, like, again, honest, I feel it. Hey, this is a pilot, but it's like it be done when like should be a setup. It be a setup. They don't want people to drink in certain places or be drunk in certain places, but then sell you the liquor there. Like airports, they have bars there. But they don't want the pilot, co-pilot, nobody. Even if you're just a passenger, don't come on here drunk. If you come on here drunk, you're getting kicked off. Why have a bar here? Like when you go to the bar, police officers are sitting at like down the street from the bar. Why are you here? This is a setup. That's why I don't go. That's why I don't go to bars, because one, I'm not going to spend all that money, and then two, like as soon as I leave, police officers sitting right there waiting for me to leave. No.
How about canned? How do you feel about
Is it sparkling?
No, this is flat water. We have sparkling.
No, I wasn't afraid it was going to be sparkling.
No, we just want easier to recycle.
So, I don't believe that they're going to allow you to keep all this at the jail. So we're just going to log it into our evidence here. So that way, once you get bailed out, you come back here, there'll be a property sheet and everything. So you'll have to come back out here. Then our evidence custodian will sign your luggage back out to you. Okay?
I guess. How about my wallet?
You can keep that. And then do you have your phone as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, those they'll let you keep those. Unfortunately, just because it's like big luggage and everything, they don't let people keep that anymore. So if you just stand face away from me, hang on, before you sit down, just put your hands back for me, palms up.
This shit's stupid. Like I get it, but this shit is dumb. I would just say, nigga, like I would put it to a point. No pilots, no co-pilots. I would.
The investigation didn't end there. Southwest Airlines.
I would just eliminate the bar in general. Let's take that out. It's like, bro, you want people to. That shit is stupid, bro. That shit is stupid. The nigga probably, again, you asking the man to do things that he's never done before, or don't normally do on a daily basis. Two, you probably smell it from his pores, not from his breath. I don't know. That shit is stupid. That's why this is why I stay in the house, bro. Because I do not like human beings, bro. Human beings just do the most dumbest things ever. It irritates my soul.
Airlines wanted to conduct their own to confirm whether the pilot was too drunk to fly. The officer called his lieutenant, who then contacted higher-ups at Southwest so they could begin their own investigation.
Hi, I'm here with Officer Best, and they have him currently detained in the back of his car. I was trying to explain that we are to be released to us, but I just want to make sure that they hear that that's what's supposed to happen.
Yes. When we have, normally when we have reports from TSA as well, we do get involved because the FAA and the DOT have regulations that we also have to follow.
Yes, ma'am.
And so we have to also conduct an observation because that will determine his employment with us.
Mm-hmm.
We normally have to have, when there is an incident reported, we have to have a test done on him as well. But first, we do need to conduct an observation to see if there was any sign or symptom, a true smell of alcohol. Does he have any kind of other signs, with his eyes? Usually our leaders they're trained to detect these signs and symptoms.
Yes.
That might be
if there
wrong,
are
though.
any of those signs and symptoms, then we would then proceed to have testing done.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. My name is Lieutenant Wilder. So you said you have an inspector coming. Okay, my problem is that when they come like 30 minutes to an hour, and all the stuff that my officer just got through, that he's a certified DUI person as well. But at that time, with alcohol and his test, he failed 2 of them. So it don't guarantee that when your inspector get there,
yeah. So what is your process right now?
As of right now, when Officer Best did his DUI,
He trying to go with the officer thing because he basically trying to say, like, if your people come 30 minutes or an hour later and then he passed it, and then now y'all got 2 different answers now.
Steps, he failed 2 out of 3, and he actually he can smell the alcohol coming from his person.
The pilot was removed from duty as law enforcement, and Southwest Airlines launched separate investigations. Based on what you've seen in the video, do you think the pilot was impaired, or were the trained officers not so trained in this situation?
Not so trained, bro. They need to update. They need to update their things. They gotta people. It's just dumb. Like again, you're having somebody, a human being, do something that they never do, and you expect them to get it right on the first time. That's like when most people, even though most of us did pass it on the first time, like I'm talking about like the driving test. A lot of people fed it on your first time because they have you doing things you don't normally do. Drive backward for 2 feet. I don't do this. Like, even though like when it comes to drive with 2 hands, or your thing's supposed to be like at a clock, at a clock time, something like that. We don't do that. We drive like this. We drive with 1 hand. We're not driving with 2 hands. Again, you're doing things you don't normally do, and then you're nervous. So of course you're going to stumble. His head moved an inch or two on the incline thing. What the officer admitted, it's at an incline. He stumbled. He's he wasn't even like, that's a real stumble. He said, and kept going. Like, come on, bro. Like, again, they need to update these rules and these laws, bro. But again, people, when people fail to realize this, a lot of times we can't get things to change because us normal ones who know that this shit is bull don't go into these jobs to make the change. That's the problem. It's these people that keep going into these jobs, these law enforcement jobs, police officers, and be the same people, same kind of people getting hired over and over and over and over and over again. And even if you come in with a mind that's different, you're scared to want to say something, to want to change something, because this is the norm. You're gonna go against the norm, they might kick you up out of here. But if it's more and more and more people who know that this shit is bull, then the rules can be able to change. It might take time. It'll take time for more and more people to get in, but it can happen. Because for sure, we need a lot of these laws, a lot of these rules need to be updated. Like, even when it comes to trees, they say trees is a gateway drug to smoking other things. Never in a day of my life have I felt like this ain't enough. Let me go smoking crack. Never. So what the hell are you talking about?